You're asking about the Metaphysics Bible. The phrase is a bit unclear, but it points to possibilities in philosophy, spirituality, and esoteric traditions. I'll map the main interpretations so you can see which one matches what you meant. What the Metaphysics Bible could refer to, because there's no single official book with that exact title, the phrase usually points to one of these, a foundational text of metaphysics. People sometimes call certain works the Metaphysics Bible because they define the field. The most common is Aristotle's Metaphysics. It's the origin of Western metaphysics, exploring being, substance, causality, and the nature of reality. Why it matters? It introduces the idea of being qua being, defines substance, form, matter, potentiality, and actuality. It sets the foundation for all later metaphysical thought. Another interpretation is a modern esoteric or new thought compilation. In spiritual circles, it refers to books that compile teachings about consciousness, manifestation, energy, universal laws, and the nature of the self. Examples people sometimes call metaphysics Bibles include the Kybalion, A Course in Miracles, The Secret Doctrine, and The Law of One. These aren't academic metaphysics, they're mystical or occult metaphysics. Thirdly, it could be a personal or symbolic Bible of metaphysical principles. Some creators or communities use the phrase to mean a personal codex of metaphysical beliefs, a system of universal laws, or a structured worldview about reality, consciousness, and existence. This is common in occult traditions, ritual systems, mythic world-building, and philosophical manifestos. Given your creative lineage and mythic architect style, this interpretation might be closest to what you're reaching for. Now, what metaphysics actually studies? Regardless of the book, Metaphysics itself deals with the deepest questions. What is reality made of? What does it mean for something to exist? What is the self? What is time? What is causality? Is there purpose or structure behind the universe? Core branches include ontology, the study of being, and cosmology, the structure of the universe, philosophy of mind, covering consciousness and identity, and modality, exploring possibility, necessity, and potentiality. Finally, metaphysical laws, what must be true for reality to function. If you meant a specific book, there is one titled the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary from the Unity School of Christianity. It interprets biblical names and stories symbolically and metaphysically. Some people shorten it to the Metaphysical Bible. It reframes biblical characters as aspects of consciousness, stories as psychological or spiritual processes, and places as states of mind. If that's what you meant, I can break it down to tune this precisely. Which one of these were you pointing to? Aristotle, esoteric metaphysics, the Unity Dictionary, or your own mythic system metaphysics? This is the Metaphysics Bible Retrial.
Today, we explore a profound text from the Unity School of Christianity, a movement founded on principles of practical Christianity and positive living. At its core lies the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary, a guide unlike any other. It offers a unique lens through which to view ancient scriptures. But how can texts from millennia ago speak to our modern spiritual quest? How do we uncover deeper truths beyond literal interpretations? Join us as we delve into its origins, teachings, and enduring significance. Discover how this remarkable dictionary empowers personal spiritual growth and illuminates the path to inner wisdom and understanding. This is more than a book, it's a spiritual compass for life. Let's begin our exploration of this profound spiritual resource. The story of Unity begins with Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, visionaries of the New Thought movement. Myrtle's miraculous healing from chronic illness through prayer and affirmation ignited their spiritual quest. They sought a deeper, more practical understanding of biblical teachings. This quest led to the founding of Unity, a movement emphasizing the divine within. The dictionary emerged from their desire to demystify Scripture, to reveal its metaphysical truths, making it accessible to all. It was a monumental undertaking, compiling years of spiritual insight. The Fillmores believed the Bible was a textbook for spiritual living, and the dictionary, its essential companion for interpretation. Early Unity publications and archival photos showcase this foundational period. They laid the groundwork for a spiritual resource that continues to inspire. At the heart of Unity's teachings is the concept of Christ's consciousness. Recognizing the divine potential within every individual, the dictionary illuminates this. Along with the omnipresence of God, God is not separate, but an indwelling presence, accessible to all. Another core principle is the 12 powers of man. These are 12 spiritual faculties within us, like faith, wisdom, and love. The dictionary guides us in developing and utilizing these powers. It teaches us to interpret biblical narratives symbolically, not literally. For example, Adam isn't just a historical figure. He represents the universal, unawakened mind within each of us, and Eve symbolizes the emotional nature, the feeling principle. The Garden of Eden becomes the pure, harmonious state of consciousness. Egypt represents the material world, or a state of bondage to earthly concerns, while Jerusalem signifies the spiritual center, the city of peace within. The dictionary transforms these ancient stories into personal parables, guiding us to self-discovery and spiritual empowerment. Its interpretations resonate deeply, offering timeless wisdom for modern challenges. The Metaphysical Bible Dictionary profoundly shaped Unity's teachings. It became the cornerstone for understanding scripture within the movement. Its influence extended far beyond Unity, impacting the broader New Thought movement. Spiritual seekers from various backgrounds found resonance in its pages. It offered a fresh, empowering perspective on biblical wisdom. Today, the dictionary remains a valuable resource for personal growth. It helps individuals navigate life's complexities with spiritual insight. Modern Unity centers continue to teach its principles, fostering communities dedicated to spiritual understanding and practice. Testimonials, though conceptual, speak to its transformative power. It empowers individuals to discover their innate divinity and live a life of purpose, peace, and abundance. The Metaphysical Bible Dictionary's message is one of spiritual empowerment. It reminds us that true wisdom resides within. We encourage you to explore its teachings for yourself. Discover the profound insights it offers for your spiritual journey. To learn more about Unity and its transformative work, visit our website. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of a timeless spiritual guide. May your path be filled with wisdom, peace, and divine understanding.
What if the ancient texts we revere held secrets far beyond their literal words? Imagine the Bible not just as history, but as a profound guide to your inner spiritual journey. Welcome to an exploration of the Metaphysical Bible, where we uncover deeper truths. We'll delve into spiritual symbolism, moving beyond surface narratives to profound insights. Join us as we reinterpret key biblical figures and concepts through a metaphysical lens. In metaphysical terms, man and woman transcend physical gender. They represent fundamental aspects of our own consciousness, our inner energies. The man within us embodies the conscious, intellectual, and active reasoning principle. It's the part that plans, analyzes, and directs our outward actions and understanding. Conversely, the woman represents the subconscious, intuitive, and receptive feeling principle. This is where our emotions, creativity, and deeper insights reside, guiding our inner world. True spiritual growth requires the harmonious balance and integration of these two powerful forces. The wife in metaphysical terms signifies the harmonious union of conscious and subconscious. It's the fruitful outcome when our intellect and intuition work as one, leading to spiritual abundance. And family represents the interconnectedness of all our inner spiritual faculties. It's about building a spiritual home within, where every quality functions in harmony. God is the ultimate, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient creative principle. The source of all life, the universal consciousness from which everything springs. The Father often represents the transcendent aspect of divinity, the unmanifested potential, the divine mind from which all creation flows. The Holy Trinity symbolizes the three aspects of divine consciousness: the Creator, the manifestation, and the activating power. These operate within us and throughout all creation, a unified divine process. Jesus, in metaphysics, represents the Christ consciousness, the divine idea of perfect humanity, the way shower to spiritual realization. He embodies universal spiritual principles like love, wisdom, and healing, accessible to all. It's an inner state of being, a potential within each of us to awaken our divine nature. Mary symbolizes the pure, receptive, and intuitive aspect of consciousness. She represents the soul's capacity to conceive and bring forth divine ideas within us. Joseph signifies the human will, the protective aspect of consciousness. He guides and supports the divine unfolding within, applying spiritual principles practically. The 12 tribes of Israel symbolize the 12 fundamental faculties of the soul. These include faith, strength, wisdom, love, power, imagination, and understanding. Also, will, order, zeal, renunciation, and life itself. Each tribe represents a spiritual quality within us, waiting to be developed and integrated. Metaphysical interpretation transforms our understanding of the Bible. It reveals a profound guide to inner transformation and spiritual awakening. We encourage you to explore these deeper meanings within yourself and your spiritual journey. The Bible is not just a book of history, but a map to your highest self,